Hey guys, my name is Fabe and welcome back to another episode in the Dinosaur Mine. Episode 96? Are you serious? 196? That is insane. That reminds me, we are just before the next world download. So if you guys want me to finish anything other than the museum in the park that I totally forgot about, that I promised to do, please let me know in the comments. Because I don't know what else we could do. Well, as I have to do, besides finishing the museum. The subway is not gonna get done. There's just no way, no how. It's just too much work. But maybe there's some other little details that I still haven't fixed around the park, which I promised to do. We might walk around maybe a little bit later. Anyways, right now, let's talk a bit more about the scenes. So most of you guys seem to be happy with that, and I think most of you preferred 32 by 32 texture of the glass. I actually went ahead and removed a couple of those stripes, so it's even more transparent now. It doesn't really feel like it, does it? But I removed at least 3 of those stripes, I'm pretty sure. So it definitely is more transparent than it was last episode. So that's good. I think I can live with that. It's pretty okay. And today I already finished this side too. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not finished. You guys had so many just glorious ideas in the comments of last episode. So thank you so much for that. So many huge and amazing concepts for this scenery here. One thing that really at least half of you suggested, let's make an underwater scene over here. 2 reasons why I'm not doing this. Well, I guess there's only one reason. And that reason is it would totally break up the symmetry of this room. Can you imagine? You walk in here, you have a nice lush greenery on the right, and then everything blue on the left. Yeah, that totally breaks up the symmetry of the room. But since you guys really seem to want an underwater scene, I thought, hey, we have this empty area up here. Maybe we can get a small water scene going up in here and have 2 skeletons in there or something. And that will definitely keep the symmetry because it's of the end of the room. Oh, yeah, I remember the second reason now. The second reason was we only have 3 different fossils of water. We only have 3 different water dinosaurs as fossils. That's what I wanted to say. Excuse me, what's going on with my words today? And that won't fill this whole row here. So no underwater here, but I might get to do an underwater one up there. And I think that's gonna turn out just fine. And you guys get also your underwater scenery. But yeah, I already replaced this one with dirt. Grass is slowly growing over. And what I did, I went through all of the comments and I picked out the ideas that I liked the most. And I want to combine them in here. So I would say we start in this corner here. I'm going to place the fossils first again. And then build the greenery around it afterwards. Do I have fossils on me? I do have some fossils on me. So let's see if we can get this done. So let's see. What do we need? Oop. Nope, we don't need a mosasaur. That's for sure. Come on. Why don't you let me place it? Maybe this way? Okay. That is a T-Rex, I want to say. I always mess up T-Rex and Ceratosaurus. That's a Brachiosaur, which we already have outside. Compy? No. Come on, I don't want to tell them, I want to show them. I want to show you guys what I have in mind. And not just tell you. Oh, Triceratops, there we go. So this is gonna be one. And we also gonna have another Triceratops. Oh, perfect. And let's see, can we have nice things? Yes, we can. So we're gonna have 3 Triceratops here. And they're gonna get attacked by, you probably already guessed it, a carnivore. And I think I want to go for an Allosaur. Either an Allosaurus or an Ceratosaurus, but I think I would prefer... That's a Ceratosaurus, isn't it? Pretty sure that's not an Allosaur. Will that do? Let me check out the skeletons again up there. Just to make sure I don't mess things up. That's the T-Rex. That's the Allosaur. And yeah, that's the Ceratosaur, which the 3 spikes on the head, while the Allosaur has only these 2. I don't remember how big the Ceratosaurus actually got. I know the Allosaurus got pretty big, so maybe I want to go for an Allosaur instead. It's just a little bit of a pain because we already have this one now. They look so small in comparison. Alright, let's try and make it better. Let's try and actually... Which way do I have to stand? This way? Okay, I can do that. That's not a Allosaur. Oh, okay, there was some Ceratosaurus as well. I gotta make sure that I don't click it away, because that's always a pain, isn't it? And nope, no such luck. And I'm kind of running low on fossils, I just noticed. Ooh, T-Rex, huh? Nah, we're not gonna go with a T-Rex. That's too cliche, right? Like, T-Rexes are everywhere. Pteranodon, Gallimimus, all the things. But not what I want. Ooh, another Ceratosaurus. Why is it so hard to get an Allosaur in here? I mean... Oh, there we go. Perfect. We might nudge it back a little bit. Like that. So this is like the standoff of the Allosaurus against the Triceratops. And of course, I will have to put some bones in to make them the appropriate size. But I think it's gonna be kind of cool. So we will be able to see the Allosaur in this window, the Triceratops in this window. And then you see we still have plenty of room left. And I think we have more room than I initially thought we would have. I think I would like to move them all over one window at least. And then... Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, that would be pretty epic. Yeah, that will still be enough though. Yeah. Okay, let me actually place some dirt here. Because I want it here. I don't know how high I want it to go. Or how far I want it to go. But yeah, I think this should be fine. Let's cover this completely up here. And let's actually make this even higher. Like that. A little bit of a hill. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do here. I know what I'm gonna do here. I just have to space those guys out a little bit more. So the actual scene goes over 3 windows. That should be fine. You know what? Let me do off-camera work here, and then I'm gonna show you what else I have in mind for the scenery. So, instead of moving those guys, I picked up another idea that you guys left in the comments, and that is having the Triceratops army surrounded. Oh, army. Herd. Not an army. What am I talking about? Surrounded by some Allosaur, and I don't think Allosaur usually hunt in packs, but hey, just for the sake of awesome scenery, we don't really care a whole lot about accuracy here. Let's size those guys up a bit. And they come pretty close to each other, but that's alright. So you gotta be big. Oh, they are really close to each other. That's not gonna work out, is it? I gotta move this guy back quite a bit if I want him to still being able to fight fairly. Man, this guy is big. Okay. his tail might not be completely in the scenery. But yeah, that's kind of cool. These Triceratops need to get a little bit bigger too, I think. At least, yeah, let's make the front one a little bit bigger. And let's bring it further in the front. And this guy, let's bring him further to the back a little bit. We got the small one here, and we got another. Let's make this one pretty big, and this one pretty big too. So they are really, really close together. I guess it makes sense. They are pushed towards each other. That's kind of good. Okay, let's make the Allosaur big on the other side as well. And then I should be able to work on the next... This is not gonna go well, isn't it? No, they're colliding. Oops. Crap, now he rotated. Well, when I relog, he should rotate again. But yeah, let's do it like this. Let's bring him back quite a bit. Okay. Because here I want to do something else. Do I have more dirt? I have a little bit more dirt. And I also want to use some stone. So let's maybe outline this whole scenery like this. And then... okay, let's do it like this. And then we're gonna stone it up. Because this is supposed to be kind of like a mountainous shape. And I have something special in mind for this. You know what? Let's maybe bring it out all the way. Oops, okay, this one placed. I just didn't see it yet. Let's do it like this. And then we go boop. And in here. Yeah, that should work. That should work just fine. And we can come out here. Have it a little bit higher over here even. Alright, this is like tough now. Okay, I want one. Let's make this stone too. Man, trying to generate natural looking terrain is not easy. But I think it's gonna look nice. Oh man, this is pretty high up, isn't it already? It's almost too high up, but I wanted it to be 3 high. Okay, what if I... We won't have enough room for this, will we? Okay, I want this to be overhanging a little bit. Like a cliffside. That might be kind of cool. Let's maybe come out with it like... You won't be able to see that a lot, huh? I guess you'll be able to see it a little bit from this angle. Okay, let's get rid of these two again. Not a big fan of those two. How does that look? Yeah, that's kind of nice. Okay, now we can't get up there again. We have to go all the way around through the herd of Triceratops just to get on this hill. But yeah, you guys hopefully already picked up on what I'm doing. At least the one who suggested the idea already picked up on what I'm doing. We have to lower this. It's gonna be too high up otherwise. But that also means that I most likely will just start from the bottom. Get rid of this dirt and have it go all the way down. No slope, no nothing. I think that might work out better overall. So let's have this too high. Let's maybe have a couple of stones here. Yeah, that's gonna be good. I needed another light source here, but that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, you know what? We could even keep it like in the back this high up. Just in the front, I don't want it to be 3 high. Maybe like this. This could work. It's kind of covered up by the pillar, but this might work. Okay, let's see if I can pull it off. Something that you guys wanted me to do. And... Nope. None of these are actually... Okay, let's maybe... Can we get a different... No, that's not the angle that I wanted. How can I get the angle that I wanted? Oh man! What am I doing? That's the wrong angle. I can't really turn those guys around once I'm done. I'm glad we didn't get the one that I wanted yet. I guess that's the best I can do. Yeah, that's probably the best I can do. Nope, no luck. Come on. How hard can it be to get the one that I want? The one that I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's not the one that I want. The one that I want. And I'm out of biofossils. Great. Alright, let me do this off camera. Okay. So, I completely ran out of bones, so I actually had to go out at night, kill a couple of skeletons. I ended up with 6 bones, which is not going to be enough. But I finished this off. Oh yeah. Pteranodon! Surprise! For some of you, maybe, hopefully. I want to have a little bit of a river here. Oh, I forgot that the water looks like that. I was wanting kind of a little bit more of a blue, but I think it's gonna be alright. Let's pick up another bucket from out of here. And boop. Yep, that should be fine. Now we can make an infinite source. So we're gonna have a little bit of a river here. Which should be kind of cool. If I can pull it off right. Like this. And over here. Over here. Everything filled up? Maybe. Almost. Yes. Yeah, so we're gonna have a little bit of river here, and we're gonna have a pteranodon up there throning on this piece of, well, on this cliffside, which was also suggested by you guys in the comments. So let's maybe make this guy. Oh, is that all? Is that all you can do? It's not too bad. We need a light source up there. I think I mentioned that before because it's pretty dark up there. And I might try even add some greenery behind him to get the contrast up a little bit. I'm gonna also try to make it bigger if I get some more bones. We're gonna have the compies on a hill, and this is not how I placed them. But my game actually crashed, which I think messed up a couple of things. Yeah, I have these random crashes again with all these mods and running Windows 10 now. And it's not just a Minecraft crash, like my whole system just freezes and I have to hard reset my PC, which is not the best thing to do, but I searched, Google search for that kind of error. I didn't find anything about it that could help me out, which is usually the case nowadays. So I'll have to live with it, and I hope that a future graphics card driver will fix it. But hey, it works alright. That's actually a good size. Not a good size, but a good position. I'm gonna make these guys bigger too as soon as I have some bones again, which is gonna take a while and take quite a bit of harvesting probably. Well, harvesting, skeleton hunting I should say. But we'll figure it out. But overall, that's what this scenario is gonna look like. Lots of dinosaurs here. Almost it feels like it's a little bit too much. I might get rid of one of the Triceratops maybe. I'll add some greenery first, and then I'll see how everything will look together. And then I can still make the decisions. These 3 windows almost seem too small now for this giant scene here. But I still needed at least these 3 windows for the river, the pteranodon, and the little compies up here, which are gonna look better once they are bigger and in front of greenery. But you guys get the idea. So I guess I will try and finish this off now, and then we're gonna have a little bit of something special. I stayed up all night and I got 9 more bones. All Minecraft night, that is, of course. So, oh, hello, bone carrier. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. No. Oh, this dirt block is invisible. This dirt block is invisible. Don't do that. Where is he? Oh, it started to rain and all the Endermen started teleporting into my little home. He forgot about me, didn't he? Thanks for the pearl. Okay, so I put all the greenery and let's take a look at it. Lots of greenery here. We can't really see the compies, but I will make them bigger. Lots of greenery here too. This Allosaur is still small because I didn't have the bones. And I think it works alright. I got rid of one of the Triceratops in the back there. And I moved this one back a little bit too. So overall, I think it's fitting in. Like, we have our Allosaur here. We have the Triceratops defending the baby. And we have these 2 defending it from the other one, which is quite small right now. But let's try and see if we can make this Pteranodon any bigger first before we do anything else. Boop. Yes. Oop, that's it. Alright, let's not waste anymore. It's a decent size. Not too big, but it's kind of cool seeing him throning on that cliffside. Let's make these guys bigger. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3. That's probably it. Ah, waste. Alright, so I guess everyone reached their final size. The only one who hasn't is this Allosaur here, so I probably need about 5 more bones. And then we are good to go. But yeah, what do you think, guys? I think it turned out pretty good. But of course, it wouldn't have been possible without your guys' awesome ideas. Looks really, really cool. I mean, this entrance hall as a total, it's not done yet, but it definitely has a lot more of a finished feeling now with these things in. I still have to figure out what I want to do below the staircases here. And, of course, we need to do the 3rd scene with all with the marine theme. With the Plesiosaur maybe and a Mosasaur, possibly. Probably just put 2 of them in there. And I'm gonna try and make him hover somehow. Possibly glass blocks. We'll have to figure that out next episode, I think. But yeah, this is done. So let me prepare something real quick to end of the episode. The sun is setting very slowly. And you guys know what day it is today. The last day of 2015. I hope you guys had a wonderful year, and I hope 2016 is gonna even be more awesome. More awesome than you can even imagine. And I looked back, I watched the last New Year's Eve's episode, and we were standing here on top of our laboratory and looking at what we accomplished in the year. The visitor center was done, the helicopter wasn't there then. This was all already done, and I think we already had the smeltery going. The palm trees might have been missing on the Desert Avenue, but overall, all the side was pretty much complete. So I would say this year we can walk to the other side and look at what we've accomplished here. I mean, look at that thing. That's all this year, like Fabe's fried fish back there, the e-stocks, and of course the museum here in all his largeness. So let's fire some fireworks to a celebration, and as I said, I wish you all a happy new year, and may it be even more awesome than 2015. It's definitely going to be a very interesting year for myself. Here we goes nothing. What do we have here? Oh wow, that was pretty colorless. Let me double check. Okay, this is lime and red. Oh, you know what? That must have been a purple one. I had one purple one. Nope. They all don't have a color. Oh well, guess the end of 2015 is pretty black and white from the looks of it. That's unfortunate. I put colors in all of them, but hey. That's how it is, probably by the shaders mod. Last year, the fireworks were messed up by the shaders mod as well. But that's what we get. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I hope to see you all again next year. Until then, have a nice New Year's Eve's party. And seriously guys, don't be daft. Play some Minecraft.